Hi guys, I thought I may as well do another one while I'm here. I've still got some of the makeup on from the previous tutorial, so I've got my Chanel Lumiere Aqua foundation, some concealer and my brows, a little bit of satin top on my lids and some mascara with some very natural lashes. But I just wanted to kind of show you how you can change it up into quite a funky sort of trend look. So I was hoping to use my Sleek Acid palette actually, but I can't find it. I think it's in my kit downstairs, so I'm sorry, but I'm going to use colours that I've got with me now. So I'm going to use this one here and this one here from my beeluscious palette. As always, the beeluscious palette, because it's amazing and I love it. So, but I have recreated this with the Sleek palette before, and it works just as well. So on a flat eyeshadow brush, I'm just going to take some of the very bright purple, so really get that on. So I'm just doing this on top of the satin top. Obviously you don't really need to do that, you can just put it on its own. And I'll just start by placing this here. Okay, so the idea of this is to be using one of the brights that's around at the moment, and there's loads and loads of different ones. There's oranges and obviously violets like this one, and blues and greens, and whichever colour you can find that makes your own eye colour really stand out. So I'm using this because my eye colour is actually a little bit in between blue and a little bit in between green, so it's blue on the outside and green on the middle, so I can kind of get away with bringing out either. So really, if you've got quite blue eyes, then you could go for the real oranges, the real bright corals, that kind of thing. You could go with a real bright pink. That would really make your blue eyes stand out. If you've got brown eyes, then this kind of violet or plum would look really good. And obviously green eyes, this violet colour works really well. And then obviously you've also got the greens and, you know, kind of acid yellows and things that are around. So all I'm doing really is just getting the colour really packed onto the lid. Now this can be as kind of vibrant as you'd like. And then I don't want to take too much attention away from this line, because I want to keep it fairly structured. I'm just softening it a little bit, just to blend it a tiny little bit. I don't want it flan. So yeah, I know this is going to look a little bit like the Katy Perry look, but believe me, it's going to change in a minute. I promise. I promise. Okay, so now taking the really pink shade, this is going here. And this is what makes it really stand out. Okay, so I'm really just packing that in there. Oh, I love these shades, they're so gorgeous. Can you see how much I'm packing on there? There's quite a considerable amount. Okay, and just keep going back in. Don't be scared of the colour. Colour's good. And then with the 217, just, you know, blend that line a little bit. Not a great amount, but a little bit. And then same pink. I'm just gonna do that here. Why not, hey? Why not? And blend it a little bit more. Oh, I'm gonna get fall down. That'll be attractive on top of concealer. Anyway, try not to. It's a bit difficult when you're putting lots on. Okay, so now I'm gonna start by, you know, start to pull this out a little bit more so it's got a real kind of winged shape here. Now then, can you see how that really makes my eye colour stand out. So you can kind of achieve that with, you know, any of the colours that bring your natural eye colour out. So let's go on to the next one. Okay, that's that. So next is liner. Okay, so Clinique gel liner. The usual Clinique gel liner and Louise Young fine liner brush. Take a little bit. Take a little bit more. I want quite a lot for this. And okay. Let's see if you can see where I'm doing this. Just on here. I'm having to do this over the lashes that I've put on, which isn't ideal really. Better to do it without the lashes and then pop some on after if you want to, but you know, it doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to show you how you can change it from something that's quite natural to something that's a bit more funky for a night out. Okay, so probably because I've got these lashes on I can kind of see the angle that I want to take, so from there I'm just going to start pulling this right out here and then bring it right back in, quite dramatic really, like that. So I guess you have to treat these lashes a bit like, you know, your own, and just make sure you try and fill right in at the roots if you can. I don't know if it's going out of focus or not, I hope not. I'm sorry if it is. Okay, so you get the picture. That kind of eyeliner, so you get a real striking look. You've noticed that underneath I've kept it really quite clean, except for a bit of fall down, which I'll sort out in just a minute. Okay, so yeah, kind of something like that. I'm hoping that looks even. Can't really tell. Anyway, giving it a go. So yes, I'll just get rid of the black off my hand. So if there's anything kind of gone on underneath, bearing in mind this is to try and vamp your makeup up for a night out, so I'm just going to go over with the foundation brush. I don't think too much has dropped down underneath. Not really. Foundation's possibly getting a little bit, you know, worn now. It's supposed to be on all day. In my world, I've just had lights on me for about an hour, so I'm just going to put on. Oh! Okay, so I'm just going to kind of go over the foundation a little bit, and I'm going to put some matte Lumiere on, and this is in 5. And I remember once watching Nikki Chapman say, be careful of these because if you've not used them for a little while that they can just end up all over. So you have to make sure you kind of clean the nozzle a lot, otherwise you can end up with a fair disaster, I would say. So I'll just stipple this on using a, oh no, it's gone, 130 brush. I don't really want to put absolutely loads on, so since I've only just really done it, but you know, you get the idea, just to freshen it up a little bit. So this is more of a matte finish really for a night out, because I think the Lumiere Aqua probably wouldn't stand the test of time on my skin, because my skin's a little bit more oily. It's fine for during the day, but I think for a night out this is going to hold out. So I'm just putting it on top. Probably not really advisable, but you know, if you're in a rush, you don't have to take the whole thing off and start again necessarily, so this is what I'm doing. Just stipple it on. Absolutely love this foundation, by the way. It's amazeballs. Right, now for the rest of it. So I decided I was going to use one of my new Barry M lipsticks, and then I can decide on blush. So cool toned, because I've gone for the kind of cool toned bluey, purpley, pinky eyeshadow. So this is Barry M in 146. I'm just going to put this straight on. Why not? Hey, I'm in a rush. So yeah, you know, it's bright, it's okay, we don't really mind, bright is fine. So I've just put that on like that, and then just with a lip brush I'm just going to go over the edges a little bit just to tidy it up. Don't really want it too neat really. It's nice and moisturising actually, that one. And then I'll just pop a little bit of translucent powder over the top of the base. Got a feeling my eyes look a bit dark. Took a little bit of the concealer off when I was taking off the under eye colour I had before. So I'll just do that before I put a bit more powder over there. So this is the Calvin Klein kind of creamy concealer in quite a nice peachy colour that I used in the previous video. Okay, and you know what? Don't really want to go too much, you know, with anything else, so I'm just going to use another cool tone blush from a very creaky palette. So this is from my Illamasqua palette, and I think this is the one in either Unrequited or Lover. I think it's Unrequited. So I'll just do this. This is quite a matte blush, and then I don't want this to be very much at all because the colour's kind of really on my eyes and on my lips, but you know, I can just add a little bit of extra colour there. Okay, so this is the kind of going out look, a bit more funky, probably a little bit scary, if you can see the eyes there. So fresh, really bright colours, really bright there's a lot of these kind of cool toned lipsticks around at the moment. Some of them are a little bit too pale. Obviously I've got really fair skin at the moment, so that could look quite fair if somebody was quite tanned, but I do like the ones that have got a bit more of a punch to the colour. Yeah, so a bit more fun, just changing up from the kind of daytime look, and hope you enjoyed it. Alright then, hope to be back again soon with more voice left. That would be nice. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye now.